Hey everybody, my name is Zach, aka SPAC Zach here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now the purpose of my channel is to try and uncover, shed light, and present all the SPACs that are out there because there are so many, it's hard to keep up with. So that's my goal here, is to try and document and really present all these different plays, because I definitely think there's a couple home runs that we could get into. And I really just want to bring these to light to help friends and family. Now, please note that I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence before purchasing any of these stocks. This is for entertainment purposes only. And then if any of you guys are new investors or looking for a new broker, whatever it might be, something with extended trading hours, pre and post market, feel free to check out the link in my description to my Webull. They're offering 2 free stocks if you deposit $100, worth up to $1,850. So definitely check that out. Also, if you don't know, I'm a licensed health and life insurance agent as well. I have a CleverRX prescription card linked down in the description as well, so feel free to check that out if you're looking for savings on your prescription, whether you have insurance or not. Hey ladies and gentlemen, SPAC Zach back here with another episode for you today. In today's episode, we're going to be covering ticker HOL, that's Antelope Enterprise Holdings, who plans to merge with Astra. Okay, let's take a look at what exactly Astra's goal is. So Astra's goal is to reshape how the space industry works, starting with how people get there. By offering smaller, more frequent launches, Astra will enable a wave of innovation and low Earth orbit and improve life on our planet through greater connectivity and more regular observation. All right, so let's take a look at the management team on both sides here. So starting with Astra, we got Chris Kemp, who's the chairman, founder, as well as CEO of Astra. Chris himself previously worked with NASA as well as OpenStack. Now taking a look at the Chief Financial Officer, Kellen Brannon, she actually previously worked with Amazon. Now, if we look over at Helicity's side, the blank check company, we got Chairman and CEO Craig McCaw, who previously worked at Nextel as well as AT&T. And now taking a look at Randy Russell, the CIO, he previously worked at Deutsche Bank as well as Bank of America. All right, so let's take a look at a quick quote here from founder Chris Kemp. He states that Astra is becoming a publicly traded company to accelerate our journey to make low Earth orbit the next frontier for human innovation, enabling a new generation of space services with frequent, reliable, and affordable launches. Together, we're going to make life better here on Earth. And taking a look at some key summary investment highlights, we can see that they are the first pure-play public space company. They offer a compelling platform strategy that enables scale and efficiency. They also offer a competitive advantage that increases with velocity and scale. They have a large and growing sales backlog and pipeline, and they offer world-class executive teams with leading investors. So the overall mission of Astra is to launch a new generation of space services to improve life here on Earth. So Astra believes that space is the next economic frontier. So Astra is the third privately funded U.S. company in history to reach space and demonstrate orbital capability. So taking a look over here, you can see that the total space economy in 2040 is projected to be over $1 trillion. If you look at the satellite manufacturing spending through 2030, that's going to be about $216 billion. And if you take a look at the government investment in space, they're investing about $40.7 billion. Now, Astra, they're offering a few different things. They're offering global broadband connectivity, monitoring for the Internet of Things, as well as machine-to-machines, Earth observation, national security with early warning systems, as well as next generation weather, GPS, and other services, leapfrogging wireless. So Astra believes that the new space age is at an inflection point, with over 38,000 satellites to be built and launched over the span of 2020 to 2029. So roughly 90% of satellites to be launched over the next decade weigh less than 300 kilograms, which kind of fits into their business model. And then they also have over $100 billion in launch market revenue projected over the next decade. So Astra offers technological infrastructure optimized for scale with Astra operating system, which links critical processes across development, manufacturing, test, launch, and finances. They have instant and persistent access to data where decisions driven by real-time data are acquired across all platforms via proprietary operational platforms. And now they also have automation. The test and launch operate under automation framework that will scale into manufacturing. So Astra's global space footprint is rapid, global, as well as affordable. So it only takes about 6 months for them to build the Kodiak spaceport. They believe that they're going to be able to globalize and produce over 10 different launch sites worldwide. And now they're also very affordable because commercial FAA spaceports only require a concrete launch pad. Now, Astra has mass-produced portable launch systems, so they offer rapid deployment. So from payload to delivery to launch, you're able to do that within just days. They're portable and global, so you can launch from anywhere in the world within 24 hours. And they're also pretty affordable, the most affordable launch system for small payloads. And as you can see here, Astra launch system is very portable to take globally. The launch system fits in 4 standard shipping containers and only requires 6 Astra employees at the launch site. Astra has a modular spacecraft platform, so it's integrated. The factory integration with rocket eliminates unused mass and volume. It's rapid, so from concept to constellation, they're able to do so in months, not years. And then from mainframe to mobile, this eliminates investment in bespoke satellite bus development. Astra's space services offer complete constellation management services. Again, rapid production from concept to constellation in months, not years. And again, stating they're more affordable, being the most affordable path to space for both governments and commercial customers. Now you can see in this little timeline here that the company was founded back in October of 2016. Since then, they've already been able to demonstrate orbital capability, which is very impressive to do in just over 4 years. So you can see here in this graphic, this is just picking up on what we just went over here. You can see the timeline comparing Astra's launchability compared to that of its competitors, SpaceX, Rocket Lab, as well as Virgin Orbit. So taking a look here, you can see the validation from government and high quality customers. They have a backlog of customers, over 5 government customers. They also have established small satellite companies. You can also see that they have over 10 customers and 50 launches in backlog. They have over $150 million in contracted revenue, over 100 spacecraft in backlog, and all their customers are highly reputable, well-funded, and currently in orbital operation. They were recently awarded NASA Venture Class Launch Services to contract for launch of NASA CubeSats. So looking here, you can see supply-constrained markets are leading to a rapidly growing pipeline here for Astra. They got $1.2 billion in pipeline with great diversity in number of customers as well as verticals. So you can also see here, we kind of went over this already, but they have broadband, maritime, Internet of Things, machine-to-machine connectivity, Earth observation, point-to-point, as well as governments. They also expect ongoing demand to be driven by deployment and maintenance of mega constellations. So taking a look at the financial summary with key drivers here, we're looking at estimates going forward. Looks like most of their revenue is going to be generated from satellite launches. You can see the number of satellite launches is going to increase by about 60 times from 2022 to 2025. That revenue is also going to obviously increase from about 47 million to little over 1.1 billion dollars into 2025. Now, taking a look at their overall total revenue, we're looking at about a 1,700% increase from 2021 to 2022 revenue growth. Now, that's just insanely high. That's almost totally unsustainable. So, leading up to 2025, you can see it's going to decrease to about 92%, which is still very good. Now, taking a look at their gross profit margins, you can see in 2022, they're expecting about 20% gross profit margin. They're going to over triple that going into 2025, where they're expecting about 70% gross profit margins. So let's take a look at why Astra is an attractive opportunity for public investors. Astra creates the first and only public hyperscale space platform, only potential provider of daily, low cost, and global access to space. Astra is uniquely positioned, offering with unmatched value proposition to mega constellations. They offer proven technology that is far along the development curve, the third privately funded U.S. company to actually achieve orbital launch capabilities. Now, Astra has strong commercial traction with over $1.2 billion in pipeline opportunities and ESG-friendly given climate-focused end-use applications and environment-conscious manufacturing choices. And Astra also offers world-class management team with unparalleled industry experience at NASA and SpaceX. Okay, so let's take a look at why Astra is uniquely positioned to serve the satellite market. Due to their smaller rocket sizes, they're able to launch more annually. You can see they're going to be launching over 300 satellites per year. Now, they offer a full range of orbits as well as technology readiness. Time to take a look at the one-day chart. You can see here that we are currently down about 7.3%. We're down from our 52-week high of $22.08. We're down about 21% from that point. Now, me personally, I just view this as a good buying opportunity. Moving forward, anytime you can buy the dip on a stock like this with huge upside potential for the future, I highly recommend getting in whenever you do buy those dips. I just dollar cost average, and every time it dips down, I lower my overall average cost. So that's my suggestion with this moving forward. Now we're going to take a look at the 10-day chart here on Charles Schwab because I think it's going to give a little better representation of how this stock is acting in terms of the price action. Now we're getting a little resistance here at the 1830 mark. It hit that, bounced right off, and now it's consolidating a little bit. Now if it dips below that resistance level of 1830, look for the next resistance level to be around 1630, so about a $2 price decrease. Now, personally, I view that as a buying opportunity because I believe this stock is acting very similarly now to Virgin Galactic, who has a 52-week high of $62.80. Now that they're having similar intraday action, you can see Virgin's actually down about the same 6.5-ish%. So I believe it's just a matter of time before Astra does catch up to SpaceX, and I do believe they are going to surpass them because Astra, they're very big on the satellite launching, which is going to be a lot more profitable sooner than Virgin Galactic's intergalactic travel and space tourism. And for those of you who do not know, Kathy Wood over at ARK Invest is starting a space ETF, and this company, Astra, has all the makings to become one of the top holdings of this ETF, in my opinion, because according to researchandmarkets.com, the projected satellite growth is expected to grow from 2.8 billion in 2020 to about 7.1 billion in 2025. And for those of you who don't know about the Kathy Wood effect, whenever Kathy Wood does buy one of these stocks, uh, there's total euphoria in the market, major FOMO, people want to get in on this stock because Cathie Wood is. She's very reputable on Wall Street. She has several ETFs that have performed very well over the last year. Most of them, if not all of them, are up over 100% over the last year. So the time to get in on these stocks is obviously before Cathie Wood invests in them. Because once Cathie Wood gets into the stock, it's not going to be too late, but you're going to miss out on a lot of gains. So obviously, please just do your own due diligence before investing in these stocks. But in terms of a price prediction, it's really tough to kind of tell where this stock could go, especially if ARK does invest in this. I mean, in 5 years, I could easily see this being, possibly a $100 company, if not more. Um, the possibilities are limitless with the space economy. So we could easily see $200-300 possibly, but who really knows? It's just gonna be a matter of how much investor sentiment there is in something like this. But overall, I think this is going to be a great long-term hold. Now, if you guys liked today's video covering Astra, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing the video, as well as ringing that bell. That way you never miss another episode. Please make sure if you missed any of my previous episodes to go click on my channel and be sure to check out all the other companies I've covered.